Anorexia has one of the highest mortality rates of any psychiatric disorder.
As scientists work to find out what causes it, new research from UNC School of Medicine is helping identify those most at risk. CBS 17's Felicia Bolton getting answers about the new discovery.
Anorexia nervosa, the eating disorder we're talking about today, affects about 1% of the population. But all of the eating disorders together, anorexia, bulimia, binge eating disorder, gets upwards to 5% of the population.
I've been in recovery since 2014. I battled eating disorder in one form or fashion since I was probably about 9 years old.
Bill Nato is a police officer at UNC Chapel Hill. He is also in recovery from an eating disorder. Our
chief of police called me in his office and said, sat down and we talked and said, Bill, I think you have a problem. And I said, you're right, I do. And I knew I did. I mean, I wanted help. I just didn't know where to turn for help.
One place to go is UNC's National Center of Excellence for Eating Disorders, or SEED. Dr. Cynthia Bulick, the founding director, says scientists have just identified 8 genomes that can increase a person's risk for eating disorders like anorexia nervosa. This means eating disorders aren't just a psychiatric disorder.
On a genetic level, meaning some of the same genes that are influencing metabolism and body mass index are also influencing risk for anorexia. But it's really just a starting point, because we think we're going to find hundreds of genes, not just 8, that influence risk for anorexia.
Dr. Bulick says more research is needed. Right now, only about 25% of those treated for eating disorders recover completely.
That's the part that's really going to accelerate this research and help us hopefully develop new treatments that allow us to treat this illness better than we are today.
Felicia Bolton, CBS 17 News.
And if you have an eating disorder and are in crisis, please seek help immediately. You can text NEDA to 741-741 to be connected with a trained volunteer at the crisis text line. You can also call that number 1-800-931-2237.
Well, drones certainly becoming